Welcome, everybody. Today we have a very special guest.
I knew early on that I wanted to make movies.
Such a difficult industry because there's a lot of luck involved.
I mean, look at American Werewolf in London, look at The Thing, look at The Fly. Look at these films that have really withstood the test of time.
I sculpted this Captain Kirk mask, and they didn't sell particularly well, but then John Carpenter came in, said, can you paint one white and spray paint his hair black?
I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, and it scared the living shit out of me.
You're just racking up these people that you grew up watching. They're in your films. Is that surreal?
There were 35 directors there. If there had been a bomb dropped on that restaurant, never another good horror movie.
Bene's Bloody Bits.
Welcome to Triple B. My name is Jason Bene. He's film historian Malcolm Harvey. How are you doing? Are you tired, Malcolm? Are you sore?
I'm tired and very sore from a lot of walking. To the point where I woke up this morning, and the moment I stood up, I was practically jumping back in bed from the pain.
That's called getting old. Join the club. You're a lot younger than me.
I'm getting there, though.
I apologize. I wanted to do this early, but man, I was up 24 hours straight yesterday. You were very sore. So we're late to the game, but I have a feeling you've already made some purchases. So
yeah, unlike you, I get up and unlike you, I actually get on it at the very moment, so I don't miss anything.
Well, I'll give you some.
There is a big time difference.
So we're here to talk about the Vinegar Syndrome October titles, and we're going to get right to it. So this is a pretty huge title for people. We got Roman Polanski's The Tenant.
What beautiful box.
Yeah, this, obviously he's best known for Rosemary's Baby, but look at this, guys. This is why Vinegar Syndrome is the king of slipcovers. Okay, you figure it's just a slip. All right, there's the back. The window's open.
Does it crank?
How cool is that? Look at where you could put the movie.
So when you think about it, it's basically a VSA box, but without the clamp, just the windows on instead.
That is really nice. Now, I've never seen this. So I'm a subscriber like you are, so we're going to get this one automatically. And I know that Screen Factory put out a Blu-ray of it. So it's nice that the first time I'm going to get to see it and own it, it's going to be a 4K. It's a movie I never need to buy again. What are your thoughts about The Tenant?
Well, like you, I haven't seen it, which is always a plus. But I'm definitely going to have to find a place for this on my shelf where the windows are semi-open. Does it come with a book?
It looks like there's a ribbon at the bottom, so it's very much almost in the style of a VSU.
Yeah, it's a VSU bag with just the windows on it without, the clamp part.
Okay, it's a special limited edition deluxe magnet window box plus slipcover set. Includes a 40-page perfect bound book and is limited to 8,000 units.
That's a lot.
So the tease for October was the 70s horror masterpiece. This was it. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I think it's going to be a slow burn movie. I know that, it's got a good cast. You got Melvin Douglas. I believe Roman Polanski plays a big role in the film. Yeah, he's in the film.
Is he not the lead?
He is the lead. And then we got Shelley Winters, Isabel Adjani from Possession. Nice. 1976. This is loaded with extras. Let me ask you this. It says 4K ultra high def. What is high bit rate? UHD 100?
High bit rate means, when it says high bit rate, it says UHD 100 means it's 100 gigabyte disc. And high bit rate means it's higher than normal, so it should look even better. Do you remember the days of DVD where they had DVD and they had ultra bit?
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
So it's like that, but on 4K.
The ironic thing is,
better than most 4Ks.
The ironic thing is, I just watched the prequel to Rosemary's Baby on Paramount Plus, Apartment 7A. I've never been a big fan of Rosemary's Baby, and actually, I like this prequel a little bit more because it plays like if Ryan Murphy from American Horror Story had done a prequel to Rosemary's Baby aesthetically.
I was going to say, it's the prequel just called Rosemary.
All right, man. So a strong start. The Tenant, 4K.
Tenant, big.
All right. Now we're definitely in Malcolm territory.
Yes. This is a film I've wanted to watch for years.
That's really nice artwork. Corpse Mania in 4K.
Ooh.
So this was the banner that was teased last week, which we kind of figured with the rotting face here, and
yeah,
that's the killer with the glasses, and almost like Invisible Man, kind of wrapping around his.
He does
face.
look that way, doesn't he?
Yeah. I like this artwork. This is really good. I've never seen it.
I'm wondering. I've not seen this. It's one of those ones that's always been on my to-watch list, but because I've never been, I think it was released in America on DVD. But I don't think it was ever released over here. So it's always been on my to-watch list.
A good amount of extras, some commentary, some video interviews. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be totally loaded.
Video interview with Ming Beaver Quay.
1981. For some reason, I thought this was later 80s or maybe early 90s, but 81.
Now, a lot of these films from Shawbars were early 80s, late 70s, these types.
I'm loving this artwork.
I love the artwork. I'm wondering if this is the start of them releasing a lot more of the horror stuff from Shaw Brothers. Because if they did, there's a massive catalogue and it would actually do really well.
I think the evidence is there that they're running out of American horror.
Yeah.
And they're really starting to go overseas with, the Hong Kong stuff in the last 2 years has gone through the roof. Some people have complained like with the VSAs, but I'm like, look, eventually the well will run dry on a certain kind of genre and they're going to have to mix it up. And luckily they have deep enough pockets that they can go acquire this. I really think they have a deal with the Shaw Brothers library because they're putting out a lot of their stuff.
Yeah. Celestial Pictures, I think it is.
So this is a very strong 2 movies out the gate. We knew Corpse Mania was teased for months, but loving the artwork, 4K. This is probably this is my favorite artwork. We don't have a lot of Native American horror films, and this would be the early 80s slasher film. I thought it was going to be Home Sweet Home. I still think that's going to come sooner than later. I've never seen this film, but I have heard of it. It's kind of one of those early 80s.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch it on VHS, but it kind of reminds me of Scalps.
It does, actually. That's a good point. It reminded me a lot. I was looking through the pictures earlier. I was like, I know this movie, but I've not seen this movie. Like, I know pictures. And that might have been what it was. It might have been Scalps I was thinking about.
I know that Scalps is an early 80s Fred Owen Ray film. I want to know which one came first. This one came out in 82. I want to say Scalps was 82, 83. I don't know.
Should look it up.
If you could do that, that'd be great. That's the way it goes with Hollywood. You got 2 Volcano movies come out at the same time, Volcano and Dante's Peak.
Wow. They came out, this was 83, right?
No, this one was 82.
Okay, well, Scalps came out a year later, 1983.
That always happens. You have movies like, what is it, Deep Impact.
I mean, if you look at those covers, do look similar. You know, like the style.
I have a feeling that maybe Fred Owen Ray caught wind of this and, because this is not a subgenre. There's not a lot of movies, but there's when you think of Native American horror films, parts of Poltergeist 2, The Manitou, Scalps.
Creepshow. There's Ben Creepshow of the wooden statue.
This is definitely, of all the ones they announced today for October, this is the one I'm most excited about. Give me never on disc 80s horror films or 90s or whatever. The 25th release of Texas Chainsaw Massacre does nothing for me.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. So you're in the same boat. You're kind of more excited about this kind of stuff.
I would say I'm excited about this. I'm excited for all the titles, don't get me wrong. But I would say this, Corpse Mania would have been one, but if I take that out of the picture, because that's what I've wanted to see for years, it's this and probably the Forgotten Jelly set.
And it looks like the director is still alive. So there's a looking into the past, an interview with the director, an interview with the producer, interview with the stunt coordinator, Don Shanks, who played Michael Myers in Halloween 5.
Nice.
He's stunt coordinator. So this is cool, man. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
And it looks like if you go to the YouTube page for Vinegar Syndrome, there's a they talk about the upgrading. What is an inner negative? So they're talking about restoring ghost dance,
Nice.
which are always very cool.
Definitely worth watching.
This is where I'm telling you, October and November are always the biggest. This is where it's always great to be a subscriber throughout the year, but this is,
I agree.
Forgotten Gialli, Volume 7. Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice rack on her. Yep, they always got to sell the sex appeal, which absolutely, that's great marketing. This woman's beautiful. So is this one. This is a banner that got teased a couple days ago, and everybody.
Yeah, I guess that was going to be that. I was saying to Donna about when I saw the hand. That's probably the back. Oh, I like that VI. Oh!
Oh, well, shoot. Let me get out of there. I was not expecting that because they've never done. I don't think they've ever had.
No, not that they're just like. It's just like blood drips and that.
I wasn't even paying attention unless you went, ooh, I would have just stayed on there. And wow, very nice. I mean, they know what sells.
Yes.
Sex sells.
I'm going to have to ask him for a replacement cover after I get it because it's going to get wet in here.
Now, I've never seen.
Have you seen these titles?
Mystery, from 1983. We have Obsession, A Taste for Fear from 1987, and Sweets from a Stranger from 1987. They did say it was going to be a late 80s inspired Gialli set. What I've learned with these box sets is there's always going to be one strong title, the anchor. The other two won't be as good.
Is there a picture of the actual, hemorrhoid cases? Because it might be interesting to see them, because that might jog my memory, because there are a lot of Giallis I saw on pirated discs back in the day.
I want to kind of cover my eyes so I've seen these films, and let me see. Usually if you go to the end of these screen grabs, you actually get the
the cases.
The Blu-ray cases. So let me
Move Past the Blood, Corpse Mania was definitely up the top as one of them.
There you go.
There we go.
So there's the front of that one.
Okay, they're not the original covers. That sucks.
Or do you think it's reversible?
Yeah, they're probably reversible. I would like to have been the original posters, so I know.
And I,
you know, I mean, this one also original. The other one, the third one.
And I can see from a distance that this one is inspired by New York Ripper.
Mm.
But the
I do like that cover.
Isn't it very New York Ripper?
Yeah, a little bit, definitely. Also looks like it might be a Power Rangers Super Sentai inspired outfit.
He's like a Sho Kosugi in one of those ninja films from the 80s.
It does.
Is there one of these in particular that you're most excited for, or are you just I
would probably say the Obsession one seems interesting to me by the case.
Jason, No Home Sweet Home. Do they not have it after all? Is Corpse Mania Malcolm's release of the year? I still think they have Home Sweet Home. It could have been moved to November. At the end of this video, we are going to talk more about what we think is coming in November. I don't think Corpse Mania is your release of the year.
Probably. It probably isn't my release of the year, but I would say it's in the top 10 of this year, because there's been a lot this year.
I have these are all blind spots for me. The Gialli set. Usually Usually the first title is what Vinegar Syndrome thinks is the strongest. Like the one that they put as the first one, or that dominates the box art. In their mind, it's probably the better of the three. That's not necessarily the case. I haven't seen any of these films.
You know that woman also, she also, what's her name? Is it Debbie Rochon?
She does. Actually, yeah, the short hair, the figure, a beautiful woman, but I'm very excited about these releases so far. Okay, so we got the Tenet, we got Corpse Mania, we got the Ghost Dance, we got Forgotten Gialli, number 7. I can't believe they're that high. Now we go into some VSAs, and this is not, nobody guessed Mindbenders. This guy, okay, the makers of Psycho Gorman must have seen this film.
Yeah.
Because doesn't this guy look exactly like that creature in that film?
He does. He also looks like, what's his name? Ooze from the Power Rangers movie. A little bit.
Another Power Rangers reference. Now, I never seen this. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to get Monster High from Troma. But this looks silly, wacky, mid-'80s, kind of like, I don't know, weird science-looking film. I love the artwork.
I do.
The back is cool.
I like the back.
You know, you got the disc, and yeah, this came out in '87. This is definitely inspired by weird science. I don't recognize too many of the actors, which is not a bad thing.
Well, you don't recognize Skip Lackey?
Oh, what's he from?
I don't know.
High Tension High, the making of Mindbenders, making of, okay, 37-minute documentary.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, yeah, look at the clothes, the hair. This is my high
This
school.
could be fun. This looks like a horror comedy. Fun fest, you know, like you would have watched back in like the 80s and that.
It still blows my mind that I think I've seen or heard of everything from the 80s, and something like Mindbenders comes along, and I'm like, really? What? Every day I get
nobody knows everything, right?
Always a student, man. Always learning. So you're going to pick up Mindbenders, or did you already pick it up?
I picked it up.
We're going to go over at the end of all the stuff you picked up. Obviously, we're very late to the game.
All right.
I know you picked up Dial D for Demons.
I did, day one. Why I picked that up. It's got Jordan Chan in it. I had to.
That's some creepy, one-eyed looking J-horror.
It looks like it's got that embossed look to it, but when you touch it, you can feel it, like, you know, sticking out.
Yeah, whatever that is on the front, I can't make it out. It's definitely going to be embossed, where if you touch all these little dots or whatever they are, it's kind of
weird.
basic.
I've never seen that before.
It's a basic artwork, but this house gave it away. People guessed it pretty early on. I've never seen Dial D for Demons.
Are you gonna?
I'm still not sure because of the era that it came out. I wonder if it's going to be like that Asian box set that was underwhelming for the 90s. This is from
the Hong Kong made in the Hong Kong set. That was amazing.
Well, that's because you love those films. This is 2000. This is directed by notorious Cat 3 director Billy Tang.
Billy Tang.
Who also did, oh, you like that Pootie Tang?
I do.
He also did Dr. Lamb, which is available from Unearthed Films.
He also did Run to Kill as well, which I watched recently, which is really brutal.
This, if I was to get it, it would have to be like on sale. Like down the line.
It'd be on sale anyway, wouldn't it, with your discount?
True, it would be $22.49 if I bought it. But it's too much of a blind buy. It's 2000. Maybe if it goes, it's not going to sell out. I highly doubt they're going to.
You might get away to like 15.
I think I want to wait till like maybe the halfway to Black Friday sale, and if it's like $15 or something, it's just too. I know you. This is right up your alley.
Yeah. I was gonna. The DVD's out of print, so I'm really happy it's on Blu-ray because it means I can add it.
So Shanks is the last film ever directed by William Castle.
Oh.
I don't like this the format of the cinematograph.
It looks like it's trying to be a bit Criterion-ish, on the back.
And I'm sure that's Justin the Liberty. I mean, these are not highbrow movies per se, but this is
He's taking the liberty. That's what the problem is.
I don't think this, from what I remember about this film, it wasn't that great. So it's not something I'm going to pick up. I do like William Castle, 1974. I have yet to pick up one of the sub-labels. Yeah. This one's a pass for me, man. What about you?
I picked it up because I watched it ages ago, like on a really bad DVD. And I was like, I've been watching some of his movies recently. So I thought, I'll pick it up. Plus, it's a 4K. So at least it's a really good quality one.
Yeah. So let's look. Okay. And then we got some Degosser video, Attack of the Beast Creatures, LED VHS. We got some shirts. I'm not really big. I do like this Vinegar Syndrome pennant. It's very cool, actually. I have no use for it, but I like what it looks like.
It's cool, though, isn't it? I like badges down the bottom or pins.
We got some Halloween stickers. Yeah, I don't waste my money on T-shirts, pennants. I was tempted to get the neon sign, but I had to skip.
Where would you put it? The neon sign?
I mean, I guess there's a nice space on the side of the wall in my bedroom, but yeah, I thought the price was what, $150. I'm like, man, how many movies can I buy for $150?
True. I mean, I've got like $90 in points, and I'm like, I'm never using them on silly things. I'm like, I'll just use them on the movies.
All right, so we have a buttload of partner labels. There were 2 from Shudder. Unfortunately, there weren't anything I wanted. There's this one attachment, which doesn't ring a bell. I do like this artwork.
It's lovely, isn't it?
I
like the fact that they finally have 2, and you don't want either of them.
No. Most of their original movies I'm not that big of a fan of. I want Candisha. I want Downrange. I know they're going to eventually come.
Yeah.
Stop me when I roll through these if there's anything you want me to click on. We got Coma. I heard this Cult of Agva trailer show is really selling well. There's only 100.
Yeah, it's already sold. Damn.
Oh, wow, the slipcover's gone.
Yeah. And have I got 118 left?
That's crazy. Well, you know what? They did FOMO, 1,000 slipcover. That makes sense.
I bought it. I think I own all those trailer collections now so far.
Okay, 118 of the disc itself. That's not going to make it till tomorrow.
No, it won't. They'll probably be gone in the next hour.
That's crazy. Let's look at the slipcover, what it looked like. There you go. Oh my God, it's very cool. It's very like psychedelic.
Yeah.
You
got the back there as well.
Okay, Dude, Bro Party Massacre 3. I've heard of this film. I don't think there's a 1 and 2, right? It's a joke.
Yeah, it came out recently, I believe. And yeah.
2015. Patton Oswalt and Nina Hartley, the adult film star, in it.
Ooh.
This is one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, this was one of those ones that I didn't pick up because I was just like, this one seems like I'd watch it and never want to watch it again.
Yeah, it's I don't like the artwork. I think it sucks. 1,000 slipcovers. They're down to 354, so that'll probably be done by the weekend. I'm okay with that.
Just if the slip sells and they keep the other one, I could probably get like a $10 thing.
Instead of Criterion, it's Broterion Collection. That's funny.
That's nice.
Okay, this is a big one that I don't think enough people are talking about. Feardotcom.
Yeah, I picked this up. I was shocked.
No, I've never picked up anything from Dark Star. This, I could have sworn was with Warner Brothers. That's theatrically, it came out in 2002.
It was Warner Brothers.
The DVD is long out of print. I figured either Scream Factory was going to put this out, or maybe even Vinegar Syndrome, because they had put out William Malone's previous films, Creature and Scared to Death. This is Fear.com, and this is a director's cut. I guess he wasn't happy. William Malone wasn't happy with the theatrical release, and this makes sense because in the last couple months on William Malone's YouTube page, he was posting a lot of behind the scenes videos from this film, and so 2002, William Malone Stephen Dorff, and Udo Kier and Jeffrey Combs. I like this film. This is like aesthetically, it looks like a black and white film. It's very desaturated. Great amount of extras. They only did 2,000 units. I woke up like at 10 in the morning and I looked at my phone. Like I woke myself up. I didn't even look at how many were left. And I said, I better go run to my computer and buy it. So I already bought this movie.
I bought it straight away because this is an underrated movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2,000 units and it's down to 1,200. I would have thought it would sell better because it's a lot higher quality film than some of these other films that people are buying. I like this film. If you've ever seen William Malone's episodes of Tales from the Crypt, they all have this similar kind of look. That's the original artwork.
I had the DVD for years, which was a snapper case DVD.
That, you know what? I had that and I got rid of it a few years ago. It's kind of like I saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
That these were going to come out on Blu-ray. So I kind of I unloaded a bunch of his films, but now they've come out on Blu-ray or 4K or whatever. And I love this artwork. It's just great.
It's lovely, isn't it? So you actually picked one up?
I did pick up Fear.com. Like I said, I kind of woke myself up. Like I didn't set an alarm. I just, my inner monologue said, you need to go see if there's going to be a movie that's going to sell out, right? Like, I saw the Shudder stuff and that didn't interest me. And I saw this and I said, I'm not going to wait. And I just grabbed my, my bank card and purchased it and went back to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah, this was the only necessity. And there's still 1,200 left, but this is not going to last maybe till Christmas, maybe Halloween. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it sells out by halfway through the month.
I'm not even familiar with any of other Dark Star's titles, but Fear.com, that's a big get for them. That's a huge title.
I've got quite a few Dark Star titles. They're not normally the greatest. I think this is probably their biggest title or one of them.
I love the artwork, man. It's I'm really happy. I'm just surprised that a sub-label was able to get a hold of it.
But this is something I've been noticing though lately. I've noticed a lot of these boutique labels are getting bigger films than you'd expect.
Shudder, the found footage phenomena. Give me an A. Gut Pile.
Give me an A. You say they give me an A. Six films, like 6 short films, like an anthology thing. Because I was reading the thing of it.
And then we also have In Memoriam, Kamal, Kid Thing. Murder Party is one people have been talking about. That's Magnolia Pictures.
I love the cover.
Oh, I like this very slasher.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
No, 2007. I know that a lot of people put this on their favorite films of 2007. This is, I will pick it up. No, it wasn't good?
I didn't like it. I watched it ages ago on Netflix. Didn't like it. I bought it today because I was like, maybe seeing it on Blu-ray now. Well, I'd appreciate it more. But at the time, I just really didn't like it.
Okay, we have Night. Plastic Yamato. That's definitely something you would order.
Yep.
This one will probably sell well. Anytime they do animated shows or video games, Power of Grayskull, the definitive history of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It started, 1,000 units. It's already down to 557.
557. Wow, I thought it would be less than that.
I would have thought it would have been out already. I definitely was. When I would come home from middle school, I would watch He-Man. I had the action figures. Having said that, do I need this? No. Subscriber price is really good, $18.99, so it's really a good deal.
Not bad.
Good amount of extras. Yeah. It's looks very interesting, but not something I need to pick up. Reflecting Skin.
Snowtown Murders.
Zombie Child. What is that? Film Movement. from 2019. Okay, so a new film.
French as well.
Okay, so let's. And what was the mezzanine title? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Yes, it was that. What do you call it? One. The whole one with people waiting for years.
Right, with the hand coming out of the mirror.
Yeah, I'll get up quickly over it. It is Through the Looking Glass.
That I believe they made 4,000 copies. I will get it, but not right now. All right, so let's go back to the main page where this was definitely the strong point. Also looks like there's a sale on Ebola syndrome just for Aaron. 50% off. Suggested retail price, and you get 4 times the VSMC points today only. Okay, so you're a subscriber. We know you got Tenet, Corpse Media, Ghost Dance, Forgotten Gialli. You picked up Mindbenders and Dial D for Demons.
Yep.
And Shanks.
Yep.
You pretty much got all the new stuff on this page, and then you got quite a few of the partner labels.
I did, and I picked up the 3 shirts as well.
This is a good picture to look at. Yeah, this is
it's good month.
This is where if you're a horror person, I mean, look at these movies. Highbrow, lowbrow, straight to video, gory, cerebral, like kind of campy, some Asian horror, William Castle's last film. It's a huge package. And if you're not a subscriber,
when you think about it,
yeah, go ahead.
When you think about it, it's kind of like a try it all kind of great taster. If you're, not a sub for trying it now for subbing next year.
I want to play this trailer real quick.
All right.
This kind of gives us a more of a visual aid for everything that came out today.
We're talking about murder.
Rat. This exhibit represents only a small portion of the bird life native to the Sonoran Desert.
I know just what you have to. Yowzer. It was a very strange accident.
I want no more of that sexually provocative tribal music.
Che c'è, ne ha ammazzato un altro.
Cool your jets.
You're making a great deal of noise, monsieur.
You ask my advice, I say use the
So what do you think we're going to get in November?
I think we're going to get, let's say, I'm trying to think of titles. I think we're going to get Iced.
I do too. The description for November, there's one line that's really vague. It just says like a highly sought after film. And I know that TerrorVision was looking into it, but I think that Vinegar Syndrome swooped in and got it from them because they have deeper pockets and were able to offer the people more money. I think you're right. I think Ice is a strong possibility. Home Sweet Home. I think The Keep is not only the biggest title for November, Black Friday stuff. I think the April Fool's $24 that we spent is connected to something. Because look at the artwork for the Tenet with the opening of the windows. I think maybe we're going to get something on that style for The Keep.
Maybe to do with the cross thing.
I mean, is it out of the realm of possibility? There's going to be like a little figurine or something, a Molosar, the monster.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
I mean, I'd rather have a slip cover, but they could always.
Well, imagine it if it's a slip cover, right? But you have to pull the cross thing out for it to open, but you can kind of lock it with the cross, and you have to pull that out in order to open. That'd be more like it, I think.
Even though they haven't officially announced it, they haven't debunked it either. So I think it is the keep, and they've been doing a lot of stuff with Paramount. So that's a Paramount film, and I don't know if it's gonna be 4K or Blu-ray. I know Michael Mann has been, a thorn in everybody's side who's ever want to put it out, but I think they figured out something. I think that $24 is definitely going to be connected to the keep. Okay.
I think there's supposed to be a horror box set, and a lot of people reckon it's going to be like 5-6 titles because of the fact that it just says a horror box set. It doesn't say like a 3-movie set.
Also, because another company is putting it out on Blu-ray, they moved the announcements for the Black Friday pre-order to November 1st, and we're going to get a new DeGosser video film, which is was it Trey Parker from South Park is Cannibal the Musical, which is from Troma Films. So we already know that's going to be one Black Friday title for sure.
Yeah.
Which, looking at the screen grabs, I've never seen it. It looks okay. I do like DeGosser video. I am more open to shot on video on that style, and I'm down for it. I'll pick it up with my subscription.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up.
So yeah, I mean, November 1st. Let me see what day November 1st falls on. A Friday, which means Friday is probably the worst day for me to try to do a video. I'll figure out something. I might be the next day, but November is going to give us some real intel into what we're going to get. We're going to get probably at least 3 of the mainline releases. I'm guessing The Keep and Ice to draw people in, but who knows? We could be completely wrong because we thought Home Sweet Home was this month and we got, Ghost in. So
also, I think it's interesting because soon in January we'll find out the hints for the next subscription.
That's right. When Black Friday comes, there's going to be that which January 1st now for subscriptions. Do they just wait? So we don't get no tease.
Wait till then.
That's right. So we get no tease for 2025 until January 1st. And then you hear we want to entice you to subscribe. Here's a couple little title drops.
And I know doing the Vinegar Syndrome subscriber week, you'll be here every day.
You know what? They don't even have to give me a hint. I'm going to subscribe no matter what. Malcolm and I will be back next Monday.
Definitely.
But before we do that, maybe I should just throw in some. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. So next Monday, we're in October, so we're in big time horror territory. I want to do a video, horror remakes that are better than the original films. I already have mine picked. I need to get Malcolm's, and so we'll be back Monday, our normal time, to do that. We're also going to do the following week. I'm thinking our favorite horror films from the 2010s because we've already done the 90s.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be definitely good.
We did 90s and 2000s, 2010s, leading up to Halloween. Malcolm and I are going to discuss the greatest Halloween film ever made. And it's Trick or Treat by Michael Dougherty, and it's not John Carpenter's Halloween.
Oh, brutal.
And I didn't know where Malcolm stood on that, if he agreed or disagreed, but I think not just a better Halloween film, as far as the holiday and the traditions, I think Trick or Treat's a better film. And I know a lot of people be like, how could you say that Halloween is, the seminal classic? Well,
it's sacred.
Try watching it now, and it kind of boring for me. I actually like Halloween 3 better, but I will save that trash talking for another video. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back soon, and stay scared and have a good one, people.
Take care, guys.